If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 126 of the My Player series here on FIFA 16. We start with another CLASICO, actually, at home this time against Real Madrid. If you cast your mind back, I may have gotten myself sent off in the last CLASICO, so we have to regain our discipline and try and get ourselves a victory. We were able to get a victory in the last CLASICO by 2 goals to nil, but this is, of course, a Copa del Rey semi-final. So the first leg's there. The second leg isn't until March. So we've got a while to wait. And as you can see, the round of 16 in the Champions League is also spaced out in a similar fashion. So we'll have both Madrid sides today, unless, of course, we're rested against Atleti and we'll play against Juventus. But I'd like to think that we'd be played in every single game. We're starting a strong side against Madrid today, as you can see. Alves, Vertonghen, Piqué, Alba, Busquets, Sergio Roberto instead of Iniesta, which is the only real non-first teamer in there. Then myself, Messi, Aguero, Neymar. So man is back up top. And hopefully we can get ourselves a decent result against Real. We're on world class still with the game speed set to fast to try and create a more end-to-end flow and plenty of extra chances in the games to make them more entertaining. There is something I'm contemplating for the end of this season, but we will address that when we get there. There's still a handful of games and episodes to go, so we're still a while off, couple of weeks perhaps, actually maybe a little bit more than a couple of weeks, maybe a month, but there is definitely something I'm contemplating for the end of this season. But we'll leave that for now. Drop this video a like if you enjoy, of course, and subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't to this point, and we'll try and validate your subscription to the channel by getting a win over Real Madrid here in this first game. Tielemans, Modric, quickly to Benzema, out to Ander Herrera. There's plenty of space up wide as well for Cristiano Ronaldo now. He's turning inside nicely. We need to try and stop him here. Dani Alves has done particularly well there, but then Aguero decides not to take a first touch. But he's stolen it off the defender anyway. Sikorski makes a mistake. Sergio Aguero bearing down on goal, turns inside the defender, goes to lay it to me instead of going solo and plays it straight to Pepe. Sergio, what a waste! What a waste. I would have put my house on Sergio Aguero being able to race away from the defender and scoring a goal there. Unfortunately, I'd now be homeless if that were the case. Get it to Sergio across to Neymar, back to Aguero. Again, tackled by Sikorski, but Aguero, looks again for me, but it's a really poor pass. Aguero's link-up play is nowhere near as good as Luis Suarez's. Sergio Roberto into me. This place for Neymar out wide. There we go, get the word in. Oh, nicely turned by Neymar. Well, I'm not really too sure what the goalkeeper's doing there. He's been beaten at his near post. I love that when the Spanish commentators go nuts when the goal goes in. But Keeps has got to do better there. That is a really poor attempt at a save from him. Positioning's not the worst, but it's a strange dive. He's almost dived backwards there to try and save it and just not gotten anywhere near it. Barcelona 1, Real Madrid 0. Neymar the goal scorer. Gelson Fernandez down the line towards Benzema, who's turned inside the defender nicely. Karim Benzema in the box in a dangerous position, looks for Ronaldo at the back post, who hits the outside of the woodwork. Sergio Roberto clears. Real Madrid with a chance to get themselves an equaliser immediately after kickoff. Thankfully for us, though, Cristiano's accuracy on his left foot not quite as pinpoint as he needed it to be. Tielemans, though, will keep the move alive from the throw-in. And Herrera might look for Tielemans again here. Running out of space, though. Sergio Roberto gets a block in, and we will get this away. I'm just putting my foot through it to clear it. Not necessarily looking for anyone, but Sergio Aguero does well to bring that down. And to tell you what, we might have ourselves a counter-attack now. Roberto, no. Picked off by Danilo. Poor pass from Sergio Roberto looking for Neymar, our goal scorer. Ronaldo close to being a goal scorer for Real Madrid, but 25 minutes in, we stay with a scoreline of 1-0. Marcelo into Luka Modric, out to Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets the turn into Benzema, helps it on its way. That's deflected, and it goes wide of the post. Keeper was definitely sure. I was not, as it was trickling towards that bottom corner. Came off the backside of Jordi Alba, and it was headed towards that bottom corner, but Claudio Bravo was confident that it was going to pass wide, and it did turn out to be the case, but they might still get the chance, but Sergio Roberto is going to bring this away. Danilo into Gelson, to Tielemans, to Danilo again, but Jordi Alba's got the pace but not the strength, and that's a deep cross, and Benzema might get there. Piqué makes a mistake, but then makes up for it by hooking the ball away. Danilo will get their first note. Gelson Martins, cross comes in. Oh, Benzema jumped for it, but Claudio Bravo was there to pluck it out of thin air. Thankfully, we haven't conceded there, but when Piqué took that heavy touch and it looked as if Benzema was going to be in, my heart was in my mouth. I could have sworn they were going to get themselves an equaliser there. Get this across to Sergio Busquets. Aguero's making moves going forward, but Neymar's tucked inside, so Jordi Alba's kind of a little bit isolated here on the left-hand side. Will drop. He's gone back to Piqué. We might still get an opportunity here before the end of the half. Nope, there goes the half-time whistle. Neymar picks the man's pocket though. Maxwell Cornet could have a shot maybe. Lays it across to Biscuits. Yeah, that's why Sergio Busquets doesn't score many goals. His shooting isn't anywhere near as good as it needs to be for shots from the edge of the box like that, unfortunately. Well, high and wide. Benzema down the line to Cheryshev. Cheryshev could put the ball into the box. And he has done. And Benzema, oh, I thought he was going to go for the overhead kick himself, but in fact tried to tee up a teammate with it. It was a strange decision. If it had shot with the overhead kick, he may have actually scored an equaliser. Here's Danilo on the ball. A little bit of cheeky step overs. Gets it into Ander Herrera quickly to Benzema. Through to Cheryshev, who was onside, I think. And he was, but the shot is straight at Bravo. Take notes, Kiko Casilla. That's how you defend your near post. Ander Herrera into Luka Modric. Tracking back now, but Tielemans is going to get this across to Cheryshev. They've taken Benzema off for Borja Mayoral. I'm up against Cheryshev. We've got the better of him. I'm just going to keep going here. I'm going to try and turn inside Modric. It was a silly idea. Not the right thing to do in that situation. Tielemans looks for the man out wide. It is Borja Mayoral who gets the cross in. There's Ander Herrera at the back post, but they've got a free kick for something. He's not pointing to... I thought for a minute he was pointing to the spot. They've got a free kick on the edge of the box. Ronaldo to take. They brought on Sheehan. Ronaldo! Oh, Cristiano with a storming free kick. Equalises with 9 minutes to go here at the Camp Nou. Well, you give away a free kick in that sort of position, you expect Ronaldo to at least work the keeper. And, well, he's worked him, and the keeper couldn't get there. Really, really good free kick from Cristiano. And that brings them back on level terms. The run-up, the knuckleball technique, the back of the net. We've seen it many a time from Cristiano. Unfortunately, that brings them level. The game is well and true, the tie as a whole, both legs, depending on who's going to get through to the final, is well and truly hotting up. We've got a throw. Messi's going to take, looking for Busquets. I'm hearing support if he needs, but he's going to go back to Messi, who runs into Marcelo, and they're going to work the ball away, but they're taking risks with their passing there in their own box. Ronaldo's going to win that header, though, and Sheehan will come away with it. People running in front of him, and he's going to look for Cristiano, but the pass isn't accurate enough. That would have been surely 2-1 to Real Madrid had he been able to find Cristiano with that through ball. It would have been through one-on-one. Neymar might play me in here, and I'm going to look for Maxwell Cornet, and we've played the Frenchman in. I'm going to keep my run going, and he might come through to me. I'll call for a through ball. He's not going to give it. Neymar will, but the pass is overhit, and I can't get there, and there goes the final whistle. It's going to be a draw from the first leg of the Copa del Rey semi-final. Second leg in a few weeks' time. It's set for another enticing game at the Santiago Bernabeu. 1-1 after the opening game. We'll have to wait and see if we play now Atleti or Juventus. Busquets steals it off Yannick Ferrer Carrasco, and we're trying to turn defence into attack very, very quickly. Unfortunately, Busquets isn't very, very quick, not even remotely close to being quick, so we can't race away from Felipe Luis. Martin Montoya, though, will get this into me. I'll look for the ball through to Halilovic, who could have a shot. He's going to let it back to me. Good turn around the defender, get it to Halilovic, and a great save down low by Jan Oblak. Really good save down low to his right-hand side. Thought Halilovic was going to put us 1-0 up there. My touch to take it past the defender was really weird. He kind of chopped it almost to make it bounce up and get away from the man. Halilovic, I'll call for this in the edge of the box, but that is an awful attempted pass. Matuidi to Pjanic, and Atleti are going to come away with it. Hopefully we can slow them down, but Pjanic is going to get it to Angel Correa. Lays it back to Seamus Coleman. We beat them 4-0, I believe, last time we played Atleti. So to still be 0-0 and only have created one real clear-cut opportunity after half an hour means that surely, in fact, Atleti could be in. If Matuidi was quicker with the pass, they might have been able to feed Angel Correa and get a goal there. Correa is in possession now, but going to have to go back to Felipe Luis. That's a chance wasted for them. They really should have played that through ball. They're being a little bit too patient in their build-up, and will win it back. Busquets lays it into me. I've not got the pace on Yannick Ferrer Carrasco though, but we have got the turn. Look for Aguero, but he's overrun. Unfortunately, my pass wasn't accurate enough. The ball going from end to end here, but not many clear-cut opportunities so far. 32 minutes in, we stay at 0-0. Sandro into me. Oh, but I get my pocket picked by Pjanic. Halilovic trying to close the man down. Shot from... wow! Shot from distance from Yannick Ferrer Carrasco was destined for the bottom corner if the goalkeeper hadn't gotten there. That was a really well-struck shot. Heart was in my mouth there. I just held my breath, hoping that it didn't end up in the bottom corner. Corner's going to come in, and keeper should have this, and has done. Claudio Bravo claiming above the heads of Felipe Luis and Jackson Martinez. Looks like it's going to be 0-0 at half-time. Jordi Alba quickly into Halilovic. To Jordi Alba again. I'll call for it. Although he kind of turned his back on me. I'll fire it through, actually, looking for the man in the middle. There's Sergio Aguero. Fancy pass around the corner to Neymar. Oh, what a goal that would have been. That would have been spectacular if Neymar had been able to place that in the far top corner. Unfortunately, Jan Oblak was extremely well placed at his near post. It seems just Kiko Casilla is the one that's dodgy from his near post of the three of us, ourselves, Real Madrid and Atleti. Sergio Aguero shows great strength to hold off one, but can't beat Matuidi to the ball. Jackson Martinez out wide to Yannick Ferreira Carrasco. I'm very thankful that Kiko Casilla's first near post goalkeeping isn't that good, though, because that was the only goal we scored in the previous game. We'll try and get the ball down the line here and get that under control, Ches. Get it down the line to Alex Vidal. No, that was well overhit, looking for Dani Alves. Never mind. Neymar with a throw. Gets it quickly to Halilovic. Gets the turn in. There's Jordi Alba. I'll call for it. Busquets is in a lot of space in the middle. And Messi's there waiting for a pass as well. Leo Messi's just come on the pitch. Halilovic will find me. I'll give it to Messi again. Messi squeezes it through. Oh, Aguero just can't get it under control and get the shot off quick enough. We're having so many half opportunities here that would be really, really good if we could get the shot off or place the shot a little bit better. Making some really nice football. We just haven't yet been able to make the breakthrough. I'm going to give this back to Neymar. Neymar with a shot! And he's hit the bar! Can he win the header? No, same as Coleman clears. Only as far as Messi. Messi back to me. We'll lay it to Busquets. Busquets might have the shot. No, he's laid it into Halilovic, whose shot pass towards Neymar or the goal was just terrible. 22 minutes left to go. We've hit the bar. We've had some close opportunities, but can't quite yet. What a strike from Neymar, by the way. The movement on that as well. Oh, so good, but not good enough. Hernandez with a long pass that's going to be picked off by Neymar. I'm going to give this to Halilovic. Halilovic out wide to the Brazilian. Neymar runs straight into Seamus Coleman. We might be able to recover the ball though. Halilovic gets it to Neymar. Coleman's still picking himself up. Surely we can't win it in the final minute. No, Pjanic with a clearance. Corner was about to bend that into the back of the net. Unfortunately, it isn't to be. Not yet at least. Corner to come in from Halilovic. I've got no stamina left. Keeper's come for this, and despite Biscuits' attempt to put him off at the near post, Jan Oblak claims, and that is the final whistle. A 0-0 draw against Atleti. That was a very difficult game, though, away from home. We've done well to keep them out. Unfortunately, we weren't good enough to get ourselves in front, although we came so close through Neymar 2 or 3 times. Not to be, though, a point against Atleti. I'm not sure what that does for our league title campaign. I think we may have dropped off top spot now, depending on what Villarreal are doing in La Liga this particular match weekend. We will be playing against Juventus next week. Not next week, but in the next episode, next week in-game. And obviously, after that 1-1 draw against Real, it's all to play for in the Copa del Rey semi-final. So there's a lot on the line right now. Juventus will be next. I will just quickly check the La Liga table, though, because I'm curious to see whether we've still got the top spot or whether whether Villarreal have toppled us from that top spot. We'll just quickly drop down here to the Champions League, because it always shows you the table from the next competition that's upcoming, Copa de España. We have dropped off the top. We are now second in La Liga with 14 games to go. Level on points with Valencia and 1 point behind Villarreal. 4 points ahead of Eibar, who are in 4th of all teams. And Real are down in 5th. Atleti 9th. Sociedad 8th and Athletic 7th. Still all to play for in the Champions League and in the Copa del Rey and clearly in La Liga as well. That's going to bring today's episode to a close. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Of course, subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't to this point. The next episode will potentially include Luis Suarez returning to the... I'm not being played. Wow, I've been dropped to Juventus. Is Suarez playing? Is Suarez playing? That's what we want to know, because of course we just sold him for 50-odd million to Juventus. He is playing. He didn't score. We get a 1-1 draw. David Luiz got sent off after 83 minutes. Well then, we won't be playing Juventus at the beginning of the next episode. We'll be playing Valladolid. I think that's Valladolid's badge. Andres Iniesta's been suspended. Is it Valladolid? It is Valladolid. I thought so. Yes, we have been selected for that one. Okay, Iniesta's suspended for the second leg against Juve, and it'll be Valladolid that we play next. Like I say, drop the video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.